Hey, it's Steve from Compassionate Credit Repair. So, are you struggling to rent an apartment with bad credit? Can kind of feel like trying to get into a very exclusive club when your name isn't even on the list. But don't worry, I've got some clever tips you probably haven't thought of that'll help you get into that new place, even with a low credit score. So, let's dive in how you can still get that lease signed with bad credit. So, first up, always check your credit report for errors before you apply. And like I mentioned in previous videos, 1 in 5 people have mistakes on their credit reports. Could be late payments that weren't yours, closed accounts that still show open, or even other inaccuracies. So, fixing those errors can give your score a quick bump. And here's something landlords may not know: you can provide them with a corrected report if it's not up to date yet, showing that you've taken steps to absolutely fix your credit. So, tip number two: bad credit makes landlords nervous. And believe me, I get it. They're trying to protect their investment, but here's a trick. If you offer a bigger security deposit or even a few months' rent up front, you can absolutely ease those concerns. It reduces their risk, especially since they'll have a financial cushion. And sure, it might sting to part with that extra cash, but it can make the difference between getting that apartment or not getting it. And hey, if you're really serious about moving in, this is a small price to pay for peace of mind. On to tip three: if your credit score's keeping you from sealing the deal, a cosigner can be an ace in the hole. See, a cosigner with better credit makes landlords feel much more secure because they got a backup in case you can't pay. But remember, this is a huge responsibility for the cosigner because obviously they're on the hook if something goes wrong. Another option you could use is to find a roommate with stronger credit. Landlords often take both credit scores into account, so a solid score from your future roomie could absolutely help the playing field. On to four: even if your credit score isn't the best, a steady paycheck can speak volumes. Provide proof of consistent income or employment, like your pay stubs, your tax returns, or even a letter from your employer. Show that you make enough money to comfortably afford the rent. Some landlords may overlook a low credit score if they see that your income is reliable and you're financially stable right now. It's all about giving them confidence that you can meet the monthly payments. On to tip five. And here's another gold nugget: highlight your rental history. Just because your credit score isn't the best, it doesn't mean you've been a bad tenant. If you've paid rent on time before, make sure your potential landlord absolutely knows it. So, gather references from past landlords and put together a list showing your track record. If you've never missed a rent payment, that's huge for a landlord because they care more about getting paid than what's on your credit report. Next up, tip six: sometimes renting from private landlords is a game changer, unlike big property management companies, because private landlords are often more flexible and willing to negotiate. They may not rely as heavily on credit scores, and they might prefer a face to face meeting where you can explain your situation directly. Now, this can be an opportunity to show your personality, prove that you're responsible, and of course, establish trust without being judged purely on your poor credit score. Finally, tip number seven. So, offering to set up automatic rent payments can absolutely help you lock in that apartment. Why? Because this gives landlords peace of mind that they'll get paid on time directly from your bank account. So, it's one less thing for them to worry about, and it shows that you're organized and committed to paying on time. So, there you go. 7 clever ways to rent an apartment with bad credit. And remember, landlords want to know they're making a safe bet. The more you can reduce that risk and show the responsibility, the better your chances of getting that place. And finally, if you're tired of your credit holding you back, just get in touch with us at Compassionate Credit Repair. We'll help you raise that score and, again, open more doors. Thanks for watching. See you next time, guys.